Welcome back to Packet Loss. In this episode, I'll be covering schedules and how to incorporate them into your security policies. I'll be building off my previous videos in this series, so with that, let's get started. By default, all security policies are going to be fully active within your rule base. Palo gives you the option to assign a schedule to a policy when you want to limit the availability of a security policy. For instance, if you want to time restrict a certain team within your organization to a resource for a specified time each day, week, or even put an end date on when the policy can no longer be active. Keep in mind, when a schedule is applied to an existing policy, existing sessions are not affected, only new sessions will be. Navigate to the Objects tab. On the bottom left, you'll see Schedules. Click on Add. Under here, it'll ask you to specify a name for your schedule and then ask you what kind of recurrence you want this schedule to be. Do you want it to be daily, weekly, or non-recurring? In our case, we're going to make an example of each. So we'll have a daily schedule. Start time. Let's put a 7 a.m. start time with a 3 p.m. end time. So it'll be 0700 to 1500. Our next one, we'll click on Add. It's going to be a weekly. So we'll call it weekly schedule. Click on weekly. Day of the week. So then this time around, let's say we'll do it Monday. And if I wanted to add multiple days, right, and not just specify a daily, I can do that here with a custom time frame. So start time, same time frame. We'll do 0700 to 1500. And we'll add a secondary day just to show you as an example. We'll keep it Sunday. We'll do the same times. So what this policy, or not this policy, but the schedule is going to do is this weekly schedule is going to allow only during the specified time frame of Monday and Sunday from 0700 to 1500. So I'm going to click OK. And then our last one is going to be non-recurring. So this, we'll call this non-recurring schedule. Down here, start date. Let's say it's January right now. Let's say, for instance, we want to make it February 1st. Start time, same time frame as above, 0700. End date, let's say it's going to end the following day at the same time, so 0700, and click OK. Like I said, there are 3 different types of schedules you can apply. Once these have been built, then we can start applying them to policies. To apply these schedules to a specific policy, we're going to use a WLAN test policy. So we're going to go to our Policies tab and open up that policy. Under Actions, under Other Settings, this time around, instead of None for the schedule, you'll see the 3 schedules we built out. In our case, we want to have the daily schedule set. In the future, if we ever want to put this as a non-recurring or a weekly schedule, like I mentioned before, depending on the use case of your organization, you can set those as needed. In my case, I'm just going to put the daily schedule and commit those changes. One last thing to note, once a schedule has been applied to your policy, your rule will not be disabled once the scheduled action takes effect. The rule itself will not be active within the rule base. In conclusion, I hope this video helped you learn how to create, manage, and leverage schedules within your network. As always, I've also included some helpful KBS articles below. Thank you again for watching, and if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below.